Well, I was just saying in an earlier video that a big dump of cold air is on the way for the latter part of this week into the weekend. It's coming straight from the coldest parts of planet Earth here. We're talking about up there in the Arctic regions, back into Siberia. Polar vortex is going to pull that cold air finally down into the south, and it stretches out and covers a larger part of the U.S. But what we're going to have to also keep an eye on is moisture down in the Pacific. Now, as of Monday evening, watching some clouds and watching another piece of energy diving out of Canada here tonight, but I'm also watching this Pacific moisture down here in Mexico. So what's going to happen is this Pacific moisture is going to team up with the cold air and a storm system that's spinning way out here in the Pacific Ocean, and that's going to perhaps create a big problem for somebody across the Deep South, the Lone Star State, over into the Arklatex, and maybe even the Gulf Coast states here. So it's a couple scenarios. Our weather information as of Monday, a little bit conflicting here, but scenario number one takes this storm system I was talking about and that moisture associated with it further to the north. That would be a more impactful winter storm across North Texas and southern Oklahoma. We're talking about precipitation in the form of freezing rain, sleet, and snow, and could be some significant accumulations. And we might even see some of the big snow and sleet accumulations even further south down here into central and south Texas here. Now, scenario number two would follow the more conservative afternoon run of the American GFS computer model here, and that would take the storm center a little further south. Now, that would have less impacts. I still think we'd see something out of it, but not as significant this far to the north. And you might see the more significant impacts further south down in central and south Texas instead of up our way. Of course, this is just Monday. It's still several days away. And of course, the people and the trolls on social media will be all posting these scary looking numbers, these ridiculous numbers. You know, forecasting on winter weather is hard enough 24 hours out, even 12 hours out, let alone several days away. So be careful about what you believe and what you see on social media. You're going to see a lot of these things posted over the next couple of days here. But before you get too excited about it and too concerned about it, let's get closer to the time range of when this storm system is going to impact us. Then we'll have a better idea, a more accurate idea of how this may all unfold and who may be impacted by what and how much we might get. I'll be updating this throughout the week.